up here. All right, hello everyone. My name is Will, and welcome to Foosh's Ugly Sweater Show. It is our last show of this quarter, fall quarter. But for those of you who aren't familiar, Foosh is UCSD's short form improv troupe. That means we make up short comedic scenes for you folks on the spot. And you might ask yourselves, hey, Will, I mean, that's a cool sweater, but how do we know that you haven't been rehearsing these scenes forever and ever so that this show turns out perfect? Well, let me tell you, sweet-faced person, we get these scenes based off of audience suggestion. So for everyone in the audience, go ahead and type in the chat any suggestions that you'd like our scenes to have. We're going to do a little practice run here. So to get things started, go ahead and type your favorite animal, I see some good answers. Before we continue here, make sure that your chat is set to all panelists and attendees so that both we can see the chat as well as everyone else who's in the audience. But yeah, those are some great animals there. Polar bear, axolotl, marmoset, snake. I love animals. Let's go ahead and try one more time with your favorite color. And let's try and make them all panelists and attendees so that we can practice here. All right, perfect, everybody. Okay, well, hey, that's all you're expected to do in this show. We want to base our scenes, our answers, everything like that off of your suggestions. So when we ask you for something, go ahead and type whatever you're feeling at the moment, and we'll make you a scene based on that. Anyway, we're going to get things continued on here with introducing the teams. So to get things started, we've got our Team Naughty, which is Ashley, Joel, Miranda, and Connor. Turn your cameras on, everybody. There they are, Team Naughty, right here for you. And in the other corner here, we've got Team Nice, and that's Brianna, Finn, Hannah, and Jill. Turn on your cameras there so we can see all your cool faces. All right, everyone, so we're going to get started with our first game of the evening, which has members from each team, and they're going to be participating in a game that we call Instruction Manual, and that is with Ashley, Connor, Miranda, Hannah, Finn, and Jill. Everyone else, you can turn your cameras off here. I'm going to turn mine off as well. Oh. Well, let me explain a little bit first. So this is instruction manual. What's going to happen is you folks start typing in things like common Christmas activities or something you'd assemble for a Christmas present. Type that in the chat. What's going to be happening is we're going to be posing as an instruction manual for that activity or item. Basically, I'm going to be spotlighting someone, and they are going to be the main person who will be narrating. So they'll be narrating this instruction manual and giving like steps and ideas and that sort of thing. However, at any point, I can change the spotlight to someone else, and they have to pick up right where the previous person left off, continuing this little step of the instruction manual. Now, if they mess up, or laugh or take too long, then I'll give the reason and say, you're out of here. And they will turn their camera off because they are eliminated from instruction manual. And then we'll move on to the next step. This will continue until everyone has been eliminated but one person, and they have one instruction manual. So let's go ahead and get some suggestions in the chat, like activities or maybe building something to wrap for Christmas. What have we got here? Let's see. All right, we are going to go with Elf on the Shelf, setting up your Elf on the Shelf, everybody. So this is the game of instruction manual. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Well, this is setting up your Elf on the Shelf. Step
one. Setting up your elf on the shelf. Step 1. Welcome everybody to the instruction manual where we learn how to set up your elf on the shelf. The first step is to grab a box. What box, you may ask? Maybe a box from IKEA with an elf
on a shelf. You want to be sure you pick the one with the eyes that stare deepest into your soul. This is important because some elves
don't have feelings, and you want to make sure that the elf sitting on your shelf loves you back. But once you got your elf nice and secure, you're going to start building that shelf that came in that box.
And you are all ready. You are going to take your wrench, which is you can find in picture A. It is a square wrench that has square bolts because that's how a wrench works.
No, yeah. All right, so Jill has been eliminated. This is how to set up an elf on the shelf. Step
2.
Now that you've wrenched up that elf and you got all of its gears working, the elf is ready to do its magic. What is this magic, you ask? Well, easy. The history of elf magic is that long time ago,
there was a North Pole. Now at the North Pole, Santa, you see, adopted a ton of elves, but some of the elves weren't that great at making toys, so they were put
into a box. Yes, the what box, you may ask? Oh, the box from IKEA. As you see, the box includes a set to set up
shells, because shells are what the elves grow in, like a pearl. You see, the North Pole is actually in Sweden, where IKEA was first originated.
In the North Pole, where IKEA in Sweden came from, several elves in boxes tried to escape. These elves are
the elves in the box you now have on your shelf. Now, let's get into the actual unboxing of your elf. It is integral that you do not touch.
Hold on, integral is not a word.
You're out of here.
All right, this is how to set up an elf on the shelf. Step
3. Alrighty, so now you know the history of elf magic and IKEA, and now your elf is ready to do all kinds of
shenanigans on that shelf. You got to make sure your shelf is in the right room. You don't want to put it in your bedroom.
Or your basement. It has to be somewhere your children can hear it laugh. If the children can hear the elf laughing, they'll know when they're safe and when they aren't.
Now, you might think this part of the instruction manual is a little creepy sounding. However, there is nothing creepy about Christmas and elves moving about your house that you do not.
No, get out of here! That is creepy. All right, this is how to set up your elf on the shelf. Step
4.
Oh.
Your elf is vigilant on its shelf, looking out for Santa Claus. It's Christmas Eve. You've got your binoculars, your cameras, and your infrared vision all set.
And you are ready to just snipe the heck out of any intruders.
So is your elf. Your elf is scared of your dog, however, and must be protected at all costs.
See the next steps if you have a dog. Otherwise, skip to step 4. If you have a cat, skip to step 12.
Hold on, this is step 4.
Oh no!
You're out of here!
All right, it's time for setting up your elf on the shelf. The
last step.
All righty, now your time for the elfie magic. This
magic is powerful and not to be trifled with.
Or else it will come and haunt you for the rest of your life and there is no escape, not even death.
Isn't that a wonderful, jolly secret of the elf on a shelf? Eternal curses are
integral to the meaning of Christmas.
No, integral is not a word. Yeah. All right, well, Finn, you have won this round of instruction manual. So let me ask you, what is the disclaimer on the back of this manual?
with one eye open. The elf is always watching.
All right. Thank you, Finn, and thank you, everybody. That is our game.
I should have known.
All right. Well, congrats, Finn. That means that Team Nice is ahead right now versus Team Naughty. But don't you worry, everyone. Team Naughty will have plenty of time to catch up because we're going to get into our game versus game format. So we're going to start things off with Team Naughty. They're going to be playing a game called My Movie, and that is with everyone on Team Naughty. So everyone else, go ahead and turn your cameras off. What's going to happen here is I'm going to ask for a Christmas object. Go ahead and type a Christmas object in the chat right now because it's our Christmas show after all. Let's make things a bit festive in here. What's going to happen is I'm going to take that suggestion, and then at any point I will say one of our improvisers' names, and they have to give me a snazzy new film title for something based off of that suggestion. If I like that movie title, I'll say tagline, and they'll give me the tagline of that movie. Maybe something you'd see on a billboard ad for that movie. If I like that, we'll say, let's see it. And then our improvisers will act a short little scene from that movie. So that's essentially how the game works. We're going to get some more suggestions later as well with a bit of a different format. But to get things started, let's go ahead and grab a suggestion here. Connor, how about you grab a suggestion for My Movie?
Oh, sure. I do love eggnog.
Oh.
All right. Eggnog is our suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, then. Joel.
The spoiled eggnog.
Ashley.
Scrambled eggs for breakfast?
Tagline.
It's the most important meal of the day with the objectively best food of the day.
Let's see
Let's
it.
see it.
What am I gonna do today? It's finals week, and I haven't eaten anything.
Your eggs are ready, sweetie! Your eggs are ready!
Oh my god, my eggs are ready, and it's objectively the best food of the day. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm so proud of ya.
Oh, Harold, you always take care of our son. You're such a good husband.
My
My movie.
Let's get some more. Miranda.
What happens when you mix eggnog and hope?
Tagline.
You'll never guess.
Let's see it.
Right, that seems like about enough.
What are you
Now we
doing?
just need. Well, you know, there's many different answers to that kind of question.
Are you mixing eggnog?
And hope. You know, like that little thing I saw in a Hallmark movie one time, that hope and some Christmas festivities that are brought to you by capitalist agenda are all you need for the spirit of Christmas. And so I want to capture that kind of grace, but you can't tell anyone. Because once I get the spirit of Christmas, then the capitalists will know that it's far too easy and that they can't sell it to us anymore.
Makes sense to me.
My movie. All right, everyone in the chat, go ahead and type a random letter. We're going to get a new suggestion. Ashley, you've got someone behind you. Yeah.
What, are you safe? Are you okay?
People are
I
freaking out a
saw
little
that
bit.
in the
The
scene. I got scared.
From home is my brother also lives with me, and that was him.
Okay,
All
as
right.
long as you're safe.
It's Santa.
Alrighty, folks, this is our next round of My Movie. I'm taking the first two letters here, GT. So GT is our suggestion. For this round, whenever I point to someone or say their name, they have to say a movie title that has the initialism of GT. So for example, if I say Connor.
Grinch tub.
That's what'll happen. Joel,
Gone talking.
Miranda,
Goku's training.
Ashley,
Gigantic turtles.
tagline,
It's like turtles, but they're big now.
let's see it.
Doctor, I think I found it, finally.
You did.
Look
It's
at this. Gigantic turtle.
a gigantic turtle, Nancy.
Well,
This
from my
must make us
perspective,
famous. We figured it out.
We really did, Tom. We really did. This is our big break.
I'm so excited.
can I have some leaves?
It talks! It talks!
My All right, another round here. Connor,
Gift Tyrannosaurus Rex.
tagline,
It's not Santa, but he's coming to town.
let's see it.
Hello, citizens.
Oh, Santa, I didn't realize how big and scaly you were.
All the better to give you gifts that are too big for your house.
Oh, no!
Oh, ho,
My movie. All right, we've got one more round of my movie here. So go ahead and type 1 to 2 movies, essentially. We are going to pick 2 movies, and we are going to create a mashup of those 2 movies. So type in some movies in the chat. We're gonna do our own thing here. This is movie making at its finest.
Oh my god.
It's always Shrek, isn't it?
Always Shrek.
Always Shrek. Come on, people.
Not even
2012 is gone. No more Shrek jokes. We've had enough.
idea.
Yeah, let's get a couple Christmas movies in there. Come on.
Yeah. Shrek
All-
is real.
All right, everyone. The way this is going to work is your suggestion is The Santa Claus, a movie about a man who suddenly becomes Santa, and Terminator, a movie about a robot that goes back in time. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
My movie. Joel,
Santa Claus is secretly a robot.
Ashley,
Watch your back. He's coming to town.
tagline,
Watch your back. He's coming to town.
Connor,
Elfinator.
tagline,
He's broken out and he's got a grudge.
let's
Let's
see
see
it.
it.
All right, Mistletoe, we gotta get out of here and get the big man.
But I'm scared. This is my first time out of the North Pole.
Listen, Santa's gonna be coming to town any night now, and we gotta stop him.
Everything changed after Santa went rogue. Oh, Timmo.
Look out!
Why?
His candy cane robots!
Oh,
Ah, quick, we gotta push him into the molten chocolate. Ah.
And scene. That was my movie, everybody. Well done, improvisers. Let's get everyone else's cameras back on here. All right, well, that was my movie. Keep that in the back of your mind. That was Team Naughty's contribution here. We're now going to jump over to Team Nice for a game that we like to call Dr. Know-It-All. And that's with everyone.
Ooh, wow.
All right. So this is actually new to the Foosh book of games. What's going to happen here, and I'm going to turn my camera off so it's a bit easier to understand. We've got Jill, Hannah, Finn, and Brianna is the order that I see. So if you guys want to rearrange your cameras as such, or just go ahead and rename yourself to have that number in it. These 4 improvisers actually represent one person, Dr. Know-It-All, and they are an expert in 2 subjects, which you're going to type in the chat right now. So what is Dr. Know-It-All an expert in? And yeah, so Hannah, the order is Jill, Hannah, Finn, Brianna. So you're second here.
Well, you didn't have to call me out like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, it looks like Dr. Know-It-All is an expert in Dungeons and Dragons, you know, the game with Dungeons and Dragons, as well as TikTok dances, which are dances from TikTok. So we're gonna have a Q&A with Dr. Know-It-All. You folks can ask questions, and you can actually use the Q&A function to type in some questions for Dr. Know-It-All, an expert in both D&D and TikTok dances. Dr. Know-It-All will answer those questions, and each of our improvisers can only speak one word at a time. So for our first answer, Dr. Know-It-All will have Jill say a word, Hannah say a word, Finn say a word, Brianna say a word, and loop around that way. We're going to take some questions, and a different person will start each time. So, you know, type in some questions. It can be about D&D. It can be about TikTok. You can ask a question about your breakfast this morning. Just any sort of question. All right, we've got our first question in here for Dr. Know-It-All. What dance will defeat the giant beholder? So, Dr. Know-It-All, you are on.
Well,
There
Are,
Many
dances.
that
can,
defeat,
The
giant
beholder.
but
only
one
Will,
truly
eliminate
the
monster.
forever.
the
dance
Is,
Renegade.
renegade.
Yes.
yes.
All right, that is our first answer, everybody. So yeah, that's roughly how the format works. Go ahead and ask some more questions. Let's see. I've got another one here. How do you get a half-orc barbarian to brush their teeth? What do you think, Dr. Know-It-All?
Well,
you,
Must
Achieve
ultimate
posture.
and
orthodontistry.
in
Order,
to
Completely
achieve
tooth,
perfectivity. Yes.
All right. That was our question. We've got another one here from Joey Fenwick. He says, help, I want to get likes, but I only have 1 point in charisma. What can Joey do? Dr. Know-It-All?
well,
In
my
game
you,
must
role.
a
D,
20
And
get
A,
perfect.
20.
yes.
All right, just be good at D&D, I guess. We've got time for one more question here. One more question. Let me see. Oh, the chat has some questions as well. Let's see. Does having elves make D&D a Christmas game? What do you think, Dr. Know-It-All?
Yes.
Having
A and
elvish,
In
this
game
does,
make
you
a
Christmas,
gamer.
however
there
must,
Be
many
levels
of,
the
Christmassy
Nez.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, thank you for being here, Dr. Know-It-All. That's all the time we have, though. So congratulations, folks. All right, well, that was the game of Dr. Know-It-All. Keep it in, well, the front of your head, I suppose, because we're now going to get you folks to vote on which game won this little round here. So remember, we had My Movie from Team Naughty and Dr. Know-It-All from Team Nice. So the way it's going to work, go ahead and I'm going to go to the participants list here. We want you folks to raise your hand now if you liked My Movie better. So raise your hand now if you liked My Movie better.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I'm going to lower all the hands now. Whoop. And raise your hand if you liked Dr. Know-It-All better. Dr. Know-It-All. TikTok and D&D extraordinaire.
Renegade, I'm a bard.
All right, it is close, everybody, but it does look like Dr. Know-It-All has won this round. Congratulations. All right, which means we're going to jump into our next round of games. We are starting things off with Team Naughty. They're going to be playing a game that we like to call Quasi Questmas, and that is with everyone on Team Naughty. Quasi Questmas. Yeah, so folks who are playing this game, let's go ahead and let me ask you folks, who is going to be our Santa Claus for this game? Who is the most Santa-ish?
I can feel pretty Santa-y.
Alrighty, Miranda May is going to be our Santa Claus for this evening. What's going to happen here? Finn, if I could get you to turn your camera on. So Finn is our little boy who wants something for Christmas. He is going to, well, he's going to write a letter to Santa. Santa is going to be running through all of his little elf shops to try and find a way for him to get that thing. It's pretty convoluted, so I'm just going to go ahead and start getting some suggestions. So if Miranda, if you can distance yourself from seeing the chat, we can get... all right, so what's going to be happening, to be clear, is Miranda's going to get the thing that she needs for Finn. Maybe he wants like a nutcracker. She's going to run into Connor's shop, who's presumably a nutcracker salesman. Connor can give her the nutcracker, but he wants something in return. And he can't tell her what it is that he wants. He has to hint at it for her, and she has to guess. So what is it that Connor secretly wants? Type some things in the chat. What does Connor secretly want for Christmas? Or just as a shopkeeper? I don't know if it would be easy to guess a crack nutter, I have to say.
What is that?
Connor, I believe it is that Taya? Yeah, so we're going to decide what Finn wants later. So what is it that Connor wants? Let's see. Connor wants a sock. Connor, you want a sock. So in order to find Connor's sock, Miranda's going to run over to Joel's little shop. What is it that Joel secretly wants? It keeps going down. There's turtles all the way down, everybody. All right, Joel would like a full-sized gingerbread house. A full-size gingerbread house. Okay, so Miranda's going to run over to Ashley's shop. What is it that Ashley secretly wants? Alrighty, it looks like Ashley is looking for... Ashley is looking for a succulent. It has to be specifically the word succulent, all right? And then Miranda's going to produce this item, get the, what was it again here? Grab the full-size gingerbread house, run over to Joel, deliver it, grab the other thing, deliver it to Connor, grab the other thing, and deliver it to Finn. So that is how this game will work. So our last question here, what is it that little boy Finn wants for Christmas? I see a quaint painting of a duck. So that is what Finn wants for Christmas. So let's go ahead and try and invite Miranda back in. I don't know if she can hear me. Miranda! Miranda.
Wow.
Hello, Miranda. Or should I say Mersanta?
Oh my God.
Okay, for Santa works. I like that. Okay.
Now, one thing I didn't quite mention for this game is that there is a time limit. Our improvisers have 4 minutes to get through all of those guessings, grab the thing, deliver it back, and finally deliver it back to little boy Finn. So the clock is starting. Let me go ahead and grab my timer here. Whoop. Huh. Don't you just love phone timers? I certainly do. All right, so the clock is about to start. Once it starts, we're going to hear Finn read out his letter, and Santa is going to be on their way. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Begin.
Dear Santa Claus, I have been exceptionally good this year, and my room is lacking decoration. What I need more than anything else in the world this Christmas, Santa Claus, is a quaint painting of a duck. Love, Lincoln.
Okay, perfect. I will get you that painting of a duck. Alrighty. Duck, oh, going to the duck store now. Hello, I need a painting of a duck.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yes, of
Well,
course,
you
that
can't
one right
have
there.
it. There's only one thing that I'll take for it, and I doubt you'd have it.
Why? I mean, that I have it. I'm Santa Claus. I have everything, and it's little elves that make things for me. It's an OSHA violation.
Well, what I crave is something simple for these cold winter nights.
Simple, like a basic T-shirt, that a camisole that they would have at Forever 21.
Oh,
simple, like a
You're on the right track.
like a mug.
but-
A mug is really simple. Oh,
Oh no! Oh God, no!
off
Where would
track,
I
off
even
track, okay.
put that? You know, I just think that like my heat is, keeps escaping me.
a
And I
heater,
just-
a blanket, a towel, a sweater,
Well, not quite. Perhaps a sweater for a specific part of me.
gloves,
No, not quite.
pajama
that.
pants. Oh, socks.
Well, that's too many.
One sock.
Yes, exactly.
I can get you a sock. All right. Let me go
All
to a
right.
sock place. Going to a sock place now. Hello. I need one sock, not two, just one. Sir, half off sale.
Welcome to my shop. You want a
Ho, ho,
sock,
ho.
I see.
Okay.
Well,
Yes, I would like.
some right over here, but you'll have to make a trade with me.
Okay.
2
for
minutes
what?
remaining.
I am looking for something that you can decorate.
Like a wreath. Like
Oh.
you could decorate a room,
It's something
You
you
could-
could eat.
a cake.
Oh, well, it's made out of a cookie.
So you decorate a cookie, but it's made out of like a cookie cake.
Well, it's something that little people could live in.
A bazooki. The ones that kind of have the BJ's.
It's something you
Um,
make for Christmas.
Oh, a gingerbread house.
Yes,
Oh, I love gingerbread houses. All right, I'll be right back. We're gonna go get a gingerbread house.
I'll be waiting.
Welcome to the bakery. I'm Janet.
Oh,
What's
hi,
your-
Janet. I'm Santa. Oh, we're Santa.
We're Santa, yeah. Well,
I need a gingerbread house.
Dude, I have like a lot of gingerbread houses. I need something in return though. I really want to get into taking care of something else, but with little to no effort at all.
1 minute.
Like
I don't even
like a
want to
pet?
water.
Like a cast iron skillet. That's kind of like a pet, but it's not alive because you have to take a lot of
Well,
care for it.
That's a lot of work that I don't want to do. I
Okay,
think
that's too much
something-
work. Too much work.
That could be like a pet, but isn't like a fish. Something that I
It's
don't
not a fish.
look at,
Um,
but maybe just put in the sun for a bit. Like the literal like bare minimum I need to do to keep this thing alive.
Like a pet rock.
Close. Kind of. It's more of a plant.
Oh, pet plants? Like a little like you know, like one of those ivy plants, or the flowers, or roses,
I think
or
it's the desert.
like a cactus?
Not a cactus. It's like
Not cactus. Not cactus.
not cactus.
We've got 30 seconds,
not the
everybody.
water in
Oh, no.
there.
Is it a succulent?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, you know, Santa has succulents. Here you go. Here's a little succulent.
Here's the gingerbread house you wanted.
Just give it to me, please. Thank you. Merry Christmas. All right. Look, I have the gingerbread house. The tiny little gingerbread man can
Here are
live in
your
it.
socks.
Thank you. Oh, I just need one. Take the other one.
Go.
All
Give me
right,
that
there is the
sock.
one sock.
Take
The
it.
One sock. There we go. All right, please give me the painting. Oh, where is he? Where is my little? Oh, Merry Christmas. Here is your
You
painting.
Santa Claus, it's everything I ever wanted.
And scene, everybody. Congratulations. That was Quasi Questmas. And that was performed eloquently by Team Naughty. Keep it in the back of your head, because we're going to jump over to Team Nice for a game that we like to call SDSU Crime Alert. All right. So we've got, oh, I didn't even say who it was, and you guys jumped in. It's Jill, Brianna, and Hannah. What's going to happen here is two of our improvisers will be reading all of their lines exclusively from the chat. So type lines into the chat. These are all of the things that two of our improvisers can speak. And one of our improvisers has the freedom of speech. And who is that person who will be speaking freely this evening? We do need someone to speak freely this evening.
Oh.
It could be me. It'll be me for sure.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was reading.
Then, so yeah, we're gonna give you guys a bit of time. Type up some lines in the chat. Just to give you guys a picture, usually when we play this game, we'll steal 2 phones from the audience and give each one to our improvisers reading. So, you know, things that might be like written in a phone, or like, you know, used in like a chat line. Of course, you can say other stuff too. You get that little freedom to do that. I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds here.
Write as fast as you can. Go, go, go.
All the
Send
things.
all your lines.
3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna stop right there. All right, Jill and Brianna, those are the lines that you have access to. Now, for the suggestion for this scene, let's go ahead and get an environment. So a place, a non-geographical location. Type up some stuff in the chat. Where is this taking place? And Hannah, you have the freedom to pick if you'd like, or someone else can if you prefer.
It's gonna be me.
All right.
It's gonna be me. Let's see. Really great suggestions, guys. Yes. Okay. Right. That's funny, but I won't do it in the back of a car. That sounded wrong. Let's do the park. I like that.
Park. Okay.
The park. All right. Well, that's where this is taking place. Again, Hannah is the only one who can speak freely. Jill and Brianna have to read from the chat. And we will see what shenanigans they will get up to. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
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 Begin.
We could gently bully each other.
If you're into that, I guess I'll be into that too.
Hey.
You're stupid and a dumb doo-doo dunderhead.
Who you calling a pinhead?
I called you, Stefano, well, I said dunderhead, but I know that sometimes you mix up your P's with your D's with your P's.
I saw mommy
And I
kissing
just
my
giggle
pop
a lot.
teacher.
Oh,
Anybody got $1?
Christina, I guess I can look for $1. Hold on.
Sup, my main rock?
cat, but not a nice cat.
Eating bagels.
Okay, don't get ahead of yourself, bucko.
Chapstick chaps your lips more.
Rocks.
Here you go, Christina, your $1. And Stefano, well, fuck you. I thought I was your freaking main one-off, main bestie.
Moist.
I have sweaty hands, but you really didn't have to freaking call me out like that, okay? Jesus.
Don't get ahead of yourself, buckaroo.
Achoo!
Oh,
Chuck E. Cheese.
COVID. Oh my God. And I'm not getting ahead of myself, Stefano. You called me your best friend the other day. It was Wednesday, in fact. I remember. It was raining.
Why is it spicy?
Oh my God, because I'm angry. I get spicy when I'm angry, I guess.
Size doesn't matter.
We can gently bully each other.
Christina, we started the day wanting to bully each other, so I guess I kind of asked for this. My turn. You're dumb, and you could be a snow globe.
Not eggnog.
See, everybody. That's not eggnog. All right, that was SDSU Crime Alert performed by Team Nice. We also saw Crazy Questmas by Team Naughty. So you folks, we're going to do another vote here on which team you thought won this game. So if you thought SDSU Crime Alert won this round, raise your hand now in the participants list. Alrighty. I'm going to lower all the hands now. Raise your hand if you thought Crazy Questmas won this round. Crazy Questmas. You know, with the Santa.
Mer Santa.
It is Mer Santa.
Mer Santa. All right, well, it looks like Crazy Questmas has won this round. Congratulations, Team Naughty. All right, well, you know, I can detect it already. Things are just getting so tense between these improvisers. You can tell they're ready to go on and start, you know, like hyping each other up. Wait, that's not the, I don't think that's a phrase that works. So we're going to jump into a game that we call potpourri, or rather a round, I suppose you would call it. We're going to get things started just with some chill times with something that we like to call Jabber. The way it works, and actually I realize now that we got to make sure our cameras are in order. Everyone go ahead and switch to not hiding non-video participants. And then we're going to organize everyone in an order. The one I see is Brianna, Will, Hannah, Jill, Ashley, Connor, Joel, Miranda.
Go with the order I'm sending.
Yes.
I'm going to type it.
All right, this is one of our new potpourri games. We'll get into our punchline games shortly after, but this is Jabber. What's going to happen is we're all going to be telling sort of a one-word story. We're going to start things off, though, with the word Jabber, which in other words stands for do you ever. And then we're going to continue with that using our strange, mildly country-based accent until we've finished asking our question, such as, do you ever look up at the stars at night, or that sort of thing. The next person can then end that and start a new one by saying, Jabber. We'll do some rounds like that. Oh, I see we have a different organization of people.
Sorry, I just was typing it before you said what you were saying.
I'll set that up as well. But we can get things started with a suggestion. So, you know, type a suggestion of maybe an object in the chat. Let's see, Jill, Hannah, Aura. I'm going to swap with Hannah at her request.
How are you swapping with Hannah? You're just, I don't know how to move.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're doing Jill, Will,
Will,
Hannah.
why don't you just start? You just start with the Jabber.
Me start? I mean, I just want to make sure we're all seeing the same thing.
The order, just you start.
Jabber. See, it doesn't make sense. We're not in order.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Jeez.
going with Jill, Hannah, me, Brianna, Will, Joel, Miranda, Ashley, Connor?
Yes.
ah.
So I start?
Sure. Let's just go with that. We can get to rearranging later as long as we're all speaking in order. And the suggestion is ornament.
Jever.
Just want to.
One
get-
word here. One word, Hannah.
Okay, I think I understand. Why don't you go ahead? Take it away, Jill.
Jever.
Just
Want.
And
Ornament.
Ever?
Think
That.
Some.
Buddy.
just
Needs.
and
Apple.
2.
row.
On.
There.
Free.
Jever.
Want.
2
Hug.
A.
Ale.
But.
You.
Can't.
Jever.
Feel.
like
Yeah.
Were.
Not.
To.
Sweaty.
Jever.
Have
7.
ducks
And
Roosters.
Jever.
Put.
Your.
Feet.
and two.
Someone.
a house
Jever.
Happen.
Two.
The.
A.
Person.
Just
Because.
Jever
Make.
A.
Ornament.
For.
Santa.
Jever.
Last one.
hope
That.
your
Cow.
Doesn't.
Kill.
On. Wait.
Himself.
All right, everybody. That is Jever. We're gonna let me get my things set up here. We hope you enjoyed. It is a new game to Foosh. Why is this not working? Oh my gosh. It's a new game to Foosh. It's called Jever. It's where you learn about Jever.
Jever. I like saying that.
We're going to jump into our regularly scheduled potpourri, though, which in this case is World's Worst. So go ahead and type a profession in the chat. We will then start saying lines which would probably correspond to the world's worst: plumber, archer, baker. Those professions presumably are not related. I don't think that's a word, Joey Fenwick.
Call it out. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No need to attack people.
I apologize.
full name, Will. You said it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Your dad is watching this.
That was
That's
not
true.
very. That was not very Jever of you, Will.
You're
That
right.
wasn't
That
very
wasn't
Jever
very
of you.
Jever. Let's go with chef. We'll start simple with chef. So players, you can, we have a little cue usually for delivering these little punchlines. World's worst chef.
World's worst chef.
Okay. World's worst chef. Oh, I'm a chef. I'm going to saute this potato. Oh no! I accidentally slotted the hay for my horse.
All right. World's worst chef. If I pull on this rat's tail just right, I can make him cook spaghetti.
Not Remy. Okay, world's worst chef. Oh man, they wanted extra gravy.
Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, well, you got me, Connor. World's worst chef. How many rats do I need to put in my hair before my food gets good?
World's worst chef. Oi, chip, chip, cheerio, and to the queen, yes. Because
Are you
British
saying the-
food is awful.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like my British accent is awful.
It's the world's worst chef. Your pasta's gotta taste like the ocean. Salt. Cake's gotta taste like the ocean. Salt. Salt.
World's worst chef. All right, making this pancake. Let's flip it.
World's worst chef. I'm just gonna put some dino nuggets in the oven.
That's the best chef right
I
there. We
love it.
protect that chef at all costs.
World's worst chef. Did the little numbers on all the ingredients even mean anything? Ugh.
Do they, though? I mean,
World's worst chef. One for me, one for the customer. One for me, one for the customer.
I mean,
World's worst chef. Oh no! Maybe it will add flavor.
all right, let's get another profession in the chat, everybody.
I mean, it will add a flavor.
I mean, it's a finger, so
Bad,
maybe.
bad flavor.
Finger flavor. Finger food. There you go. That's how finger food was invented.
So yeah, profession, you can do a major at UCSD.
The more you know.
I didn't know that was a major, a telemarketer.
Let's go with a teacher. A teacher.
World's worst teacher. I'll just put it on Canvas. Just watch the lectures on Canvas. I'm sure you'll watch them in a timely manner and not wait until the weekend before finals week.
World's worst teacher. All right, if we get to, can I borrow a pencil? Yeah, I promise I'll give it back.
World's worst teacher. Oh, I'm bored. Okay. Let me give a 10-page paper. I'll make it due on Friday at midnight so that they can't go out. But it's COVID anyway, so don't go out. But they can't go out last year. Ugh.
World's worst teacher. So a squared plus b squared. This is a science class. See, I didn't take science in college, so this is going to be another math class.
World's worst teacher. Hey, is that you on your phone? I'm taking that, and you have to come with a parent after class to get it.
It's feeling like some repressed rage right there.
Yeah, I know.
World's worst teacher. Students, I know that these are really troubling times, so I've decided to give you all 20-page papers and be the trouble in those times.
There's so much pain in the world. World's worst teacher. Oh, the when's the final? It's on the syllabus. Yes, you. when's the midterm? On the syllabus. What's the answer to number 2? On the syllabus. It's on the syllabus. That's it. That's it.
World's worst teacher.
An apple? I hate apples. And by extension, you. You should have stayed in kindergarten.
Wow.
World's worst teacher. Jillian, did you just hurt that girl? Your clip is going from the green clip to the red clip, and I'm telling your mom. It's a true story. It's fine.
World's worst teacher. Is this thing on? How do I share screen? I need to claim the host. Who's the host?
World's worst teacher. Hello, yes, welcome to Zoom classrooms. Now, everyone, please get your clickers out.
World's worst teacher. Excuse me, what are the extra credit opportunities going to be? Extra credit? I don't believe in extra credit. Work hard in the class and you'll pass.
I don't give you regular credit. Alrighty, well, on that note, everyone, we're gonna say goodbye to potpourri. I think things are warm here. We're gonna jump back into some games and shenanigans. And that looks like next up, we've got Hangover, and that is starring Jill, Finn, and Brianna. Oh, I have to hide my non-video participants. All right, the way this game works is one of our improvisers here had a crazy night on the town last night. Would any of you like to fess up? Who had a crazy night on the town last night?
Finn had a crazy night.
Finn did? All right. Well, you see, Finn had a crazy night and he passed out and he woke up and he can't remember anything of what he did last night. And would you believe it? Last night he went somewhere, he slept with someone, and he broke something. These 3 things are going to be suggested by you, the audience. Go ahead and type those things in the chat. We'll actually sort that out in a moment. So Finn, go ahead and look away from the camera here. Oh yeah, that's fine too. So go ahead and start, for those of you in the audience, where did Finn go last night? Go ahead and start typing that. I'll explain more of the game. So essentially our other 2 improvisers, they are acting as Finn's friends. Well, presumably they are Finn's friend anyway, but they will be trying to bring him back to reality and remind him where he went, who he slept with, and what he broke. They can't say it directly though, so this is a guessing game after all. Much like the movie Hangover. Actually, I don't think that's how that movie works at all. Let's see here. Finn went all the way to the top of Geisel Library. That is where Finn went. He went to the top of Geisel Library. Who did he sleep with? All right, we're going to say that Finn slept with the Sasquatch, or a Sasquatch, the Sasquatch. I have no idea. And lastly, what was it that Finn broke? Finn broke something last night.
Oh, Joel.
All right, Finn broke a tree right in half. A tree right in half. That is the definition we're going to go with. So to recap, and I'm going to type this out as well. Finn went to the top of Geisel Library, slept with the Sasquatch, I think is how that works, and broke a tree right in half. All right, so it's our improviser's goal to get him to guess that. Let's go ahead and welcome Finn back in. Hello, Finn. I don't know if he's watching. Yeah. All right, welcome back, Finn. This is the game of Hangover. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Oh my God, dude, are you okay?
Do you need some water? Like here, bro.
Water and I.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe some
God.
toast.
Yeah, you were insane last night. Do you even remember where you went?
No. Everything after the Statue of Liberty is a total blur.
Oh, you were saying something how you wanted to like study or something.
Yeah, finals.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. School's like bad, man. I gotta pass my classes. So did we go to like the library?
Yeah, but a specific one and a specific spot. So.
You wanted it you had like a migraine at that point, so you wanted it very quiet.
Yeah. So I went back to campus, right?
Yeah.
And, okay. All right. It's kind of coming back. Do we go to like the 8th floor of Geisel?
You were close.
Oh man.
You were like outside of it though, like.
Oh.
You were just climbing.
Partying? Oh man, we went on the roof of Geisel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Wait.
Man, what a wild night.
Yeah, we met some cool people going up there too.
Yeah, we met like the coolest person, and I didn't even think you could sleep with this person. It was amazing.
They were so motivational. They kept telling you to believe in yourself.
They were so mysterious. Like so mysterious.
It wasn't one of the pigeons, was it?
No, but you know what?
Oh, thank God.
Big feet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Was it Big Bird?
No.
Same vibe for sure.
Oh man. At least it wasn't Big Bird. Oh.
I'm telling you, you had a great time with them. They were so motivational. They were just like, you just gotta believe in yourself when no one else does.
Dude, I heard after you slept with them, they even gave you some jerky after, like post-sex snacks. That's the shit right there.
Dude, post-sex snacks are what it's all about. At least I made some good decisions. Was it Shia LaBeouf?
Harrier,
yeah. Like
Harrier.
lot hairier.
Lot hairier. Like,
Very tall.
No manscaping.
Was it the Cat in the Hat?
They love the wilderness. That's how you guys met, and you were like, when we were having that fun time of the night. And
oh, did I meet Bear Grylls?
Out in the woods, yes, but maybe someone who's not real or supposedly not real. I believe in them.
I believe in them too, and they believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I met Bigfoot.
Similar name, similar. You're
Close.
Oh, I remember now. I slept with Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a night.
Yeah, and
man, I hope things got better from there, because
the jerky that
better be with the
Sasquatch
pay.
gave you actually made you super strong, and you were super ready to do shit. Remember? Do you remember? Yeah.
Like
No.
going to direct hunter level.
Yeah. You.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
You were very you the jerky. It was in the jerky, definitely. And
oh, okay. Good jerky, strong jerky.
Yeah,
Man, I must have just been going all over the place.
we went back to the woods, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, and I broke the trees.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But what did you do exactly? Was the tree just like broken in a fourth? No.
Oh man, was it that fucking Lorax again?
Oh, no.
You were trying to summon the Laura. You were showing your cool skills.
Cool. So I was like karate kicking the trees and stuff.
Yeah, we talked about this. So
and then you were showing us fractions.
Yeah,
not 3/4 of the tree.
Not 3/4, not 1/4. Maybe
I cut the tree in half.
Yeah, you
did. Yeah. Woo! Hey, what a cool night. You guys are the best friends ever.
All right, seeing everybody. Congratulations. That is Finn. That's right. Red-nosed Finn deer he is. All right. Well, that was the game of Hangover, everyone, performed by Team Nice. Keep it in the back of your head because we're going to jump over to Team Naughty for a game that we like to call Good, Bad, Worse. All right. And that is starring Ashley, Joel, and Connor. All right, let me get this set up here. Let me see if I can spotlight you folks. And if you folks can, go ahead and rename yourself with whether you are good, bad, or worse. I'm going to add you guys to the spotlight. So go ahead and rename your folks as good, bad, or worse. I want to make sure we can place everything all right. Well, you guys are both worse there.
I'll fix that.
All right, let me get started then.
Good boy.
Hopefully everyone gets added in order. There we go. Perfect. All right, everyone. This is the game of good, bad, worse. What's happened is we've got a top crack panel of people who are here to answer your questions. However, the quality of their questions might surprise you, or it might not based on the names of these people. So we're going to use the Q&A function once again, so you can type in some questions into the Q&A, and we will answer them. But before we get to our first question, we've got to introduce everyone. Let's go ahead and introduce our first person at the top left there.
I'm the Grinch.
All right, welcome.
Bah, humbug to you all.
All right, welcome, Grinch. Let's go ahead and introduce our next panelist.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am Coach Brent, your history teacher / football coach. That's me. You know me from class. You know me from putting on videos in class instead of teaching.
All right, welcome to the show, Coach Brent. And let's hear from our final panelist.
Oh my God. Hi, everyone. I'm Sally, and I have a YouTube channel called Sally's Awesome, and it's just about me being awesome. I can't wait to give you guys advice. Sally here.
Welcome, Sally. All right, we can get to some questions here. You can type them in the chat. You can use the Q&A function. Let's see what we've got. Let's see, Victoria says, I don't know what to name my Triceratops plushie. So she's having trouble coming up with a name for her precious object. What do you think, Grinch?
Oh, you love your Triceratops. Well, guess what? If you really love something, you have to name it something that you really think means something to you. You got to reach into your heart and find something that really fills you up with joy. Yeah, like that would ever happen to someone like me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, I guess, Grinch. But yeah, that's the answer to your question. Let's go ahead and jump to Coach Brent. What do you think?
What's up, Victoria? I'm Coach Brent, and I think that a really, really, really good name for a Triceratops would be something related to sports. I know absolutely nothing about you at all, so I'm going to base this all off of my own interests. I gotta say, I like the Rams a lot. I think that's a pretty good name for a Triceratops, and that is all of my reasoning. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Whoa, all right. Well, take it away, Sally.
I just had the best idea. Okay, you're gonna get a blender, right? And you're gonna put your plush in the blender and turn it on, throw some eggs in there, some fruit, make a great smoothie out of your plush, and you're gonna drink it, and then you're gonna blindfold yourself, and with the powers the smoothie gave you, you're gonna get lost in the smoothie, and you're gonna just write down the first things that come to your mind of a name that came from the smoothie.
All right, well,
that sounds real dangerous.
That's what I'll do to your Christmas present, Sally Lou.
Oh my God.
Right, well, thank you, Sally. Let's jump to another question here. This is from a mystery person. What ornament should I get for my Christmas tree? What do you think, the Grinch?
Ugh. Well, those Whoville rats, they had the prettiest, shiniest ornament I ever saw. And I stole it and I crushed it into little bits. And I think if you got an ornament like that one that's real shiny, maybe made by someone important to you, like the little orphanage made ornaments and gave it to the people as gifts, sentimental value. It makes me vomit.
All right, well, thank you, Grinch. What do you think, Coach Brent?
Thank you for asking, sir. I think that well, my wife is usually in charge of that department. I don't really get into the business of buying ornaments and such. So I would first marry someone and then have them do it for you. And they'll do a right crack good job at it.
All right, well, thank you, Coach Brent. And lastly, let's hear from Sally here. What do you think, Sally?
Ornaments? Throw them out. You should just decorate your trees with pictures of cute boys and gals.
All right, well, thank you, Sally. We've got time for one more question here. One more question. Let's see. All right, we got a question from Julie, first-time dog owner. How should I show my love? So she has a new dog, and she wants to know what she should do with it. What do you think, Grinch?
You say, dog, my only friend in this whole world is my dog. And, well, you know, maybe my heart grew 3 sizes thinking about my dog just now. And you know, a dog is someone that's very precious to you. They're a member of the family. So, you know, just do whatever that dog, whatever will fill it with its little heart with joy. Dogs are your best friend and they will do anything for you. So you just follow your heart. You know, dogs are good, man. Dogs are good. I love Christmas.
Good man.
Have a dodgeball.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Let's go ahead and toss it over to Coach Brent.
Thank you. Now, when I had a dog, I made it the team dog. I would bring it out to practice. I'd bring it out to games. All the cheerleaders loved my dog. My dog loved all the players. So one time, the dog got on the field, and it didn't end well. So I'd be careful. Get a leash. But yeah, team dog.
All right, thank you, Coach Brent. And Leslie, let's turn it over to Sally. Go ahead and take it home, Sally.
Dogs, as if I'm filming YouTube videos all day. I don't want no barking and yapping and crying. Just throw the thing outside and maybe a little food or a toy. I don't know, who cares? Shut the door, close the blinds, and never look at it again.
All right, well, thank you, Sally. That is all the time we have. So thank you, panelists. Thank you, audience, for the amazing questions. And that's our scene. Oh, I think we're spotlit still, so you guys can't see me. Hello. All right, let's bring it back here. Switch things back to gallery view for those of you in the audience. All right, well, that was the game of Good, Bad, Worse. You also saw Hangover, performed by Team Nice, versus Good, Bad, Worse, performed by Team Naughty. So it's time for you to vote on which game you thought won this round. So if you liked Good, Bad, Worse better, performed by Team Naughty, raise your hand now. Alrighty. I'm going to lower the hands here. And if you preferred the game of Hangover performed by Team Nice, raise your hand now. Alrighty, well, it looks like Hangover has won this round. Congratulations, Team Nice. Now, for those of you keeping track at home, that means the scores are all tied up. What the heck? How did that happen? We've got quite a sophisticated point system here. But before we resolve that and find out not only who won the next game, but the whole show, we're going to hear announcements for our president, Jill.
Woo! Gosh. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to our show. It's someone's first show. It's Finn's first show. Give a virtual round of applause for Finn. Woo! Thanks again, y'all, for coming. I'm so happy that y'all are here. If you don't follow us on Instagram already, you should at Foosh Improv. That way you can keep updated when we're gonna have shows. Speaking of that, our next show will be week 1 of winter quarter on Friday at 8 p.m. I assume it will be the same Zoom link, but follow us on Instagram to stay updated with that because I gotta figure that out. Are you like dying to join us in Foosh because we are that funny? Yes, you are. You can message us on Foosh Improv on Instagram, or we will be having a virtual live workshop at 7 p.m. On Monday of week 2. That is all from me. And let's get back to the show.
Whoa! All right, well, it's time for our last round, which is Objection, and that is starring Team Naughty and Team Nice, in particular, Miranda, Joel, Bree, and Hannah. All right. I'm going to turn my camera off as well. We're going to play a high school style debate, and it is going to be based off of 2 things not commonly debated. So go ahead and type 2 things not commonly debated in the chat. One team will be debating for one of those things, and one team will be debating for the other thing. We're going to hear opening arguments from both teams. Then we will go into an open debate portion where one person will be speaking at a time. At any point, another player can say objection, say their reason for their objection. If I like that reason, I'll say sustained, and it is their turn to speak. If I don't, I'll say overruled, and we go back to the original person. This will continue for 3.5 minutes, and then we will jump into our closing arguments. So let's see what we've got here. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so the way it's gonna work, Miranda and Joel, you are team Candy Corn. Hannah and Brianna, you are team Candy Canes. That is how we are gonna get things started. Let's go into some opening arguments, starting with team Candy Corn.
Take it away.
Hello, everyone. I want you to picture this. It's nighttime, and you're craving something sweet. Go into the pantry, a fresh bag of candy corn. Candy corn! You get a bowl, you rip it open, dump it inside, you take a big whiff, you take a bite, and it is just the best thing to ever happen to you. First of all, it's the shape of a triangle. Triangle's the best shape in the world, and it gets even better. We do not like singular colored things. So boring. But guess what? Candy corn, 3 different colors. It doesn't get much better than that. And you could eat it in layers. Who doesn't love layers? You know what else has layers? Onions. And yeah, candy corn is just the greatest. It's sweet. You could eat it all day. And candy canes, it's just minty. If I want something minty, I'll just brush my teeth. Why waste the calories? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Team Candy Corn. Let me get our spotlights rearranged here. We're now going to hear from Team Candy Canes, and I'm going to spotlight you folks. Take it away, folks.
Listen, I love candy canes. You love candy canes. Your grandma loves candy canes. And listen, There's all types of flavors of candy canes. If you want a root beer candy cane, you get yourself a root beer candy cane. You want a sugar-free candy cane? You go and get yourself a sugar-free candy cane. There's tie-dyed candy canes. You can put your candy cane on a tree. Can you put candy corn on a tree? No. There's convenient. They're little hooks. If you wanted candy cane earrings, you just hook it into your ear. They're very convenient. And candy canes can be for all seasons. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You can always have a candy cane with you. You can have a candy cane as a cane. Very convenient. And you can take it anywhere with you. You need a candy cane. I need a candy cane. We all love candy canes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Team Candy Canes. We're now going to jump to our open debate portion. I've got 3.5 minutes on the clock. Let's start off with Team Candy Corn. Miranda is going to
So
start.
a lot has been said already in these opening debates, and I would like to address something that Brianna just said about candy canes and the need of the candy cane as an actual cane. They're this tall, all right? I'm a very short person, but there is no way I can use something this tall to support my body.
Objection.
Hannah. Yes.
Miranda could do it. She makes art out of hair. She could bend her back, put her hand at least maybe 2 inches, 5 inches from the floor, and use a candy cane as a cane.
Sustained.
You could. You just don't want to. Oh,
Sustained.
oh my God. Right. So I already made my argument. I think that candy canes are really great. They have
Objection.
Miranda.
She's already made her argument. She's done. I have so much more to say.
Objection. I have way more
Sustained.
to say than Miranda does.
Oh, man. Sustained.
Listen, I could say a lot more. I got a lot to argue about. For example, my cat. My cat
Objection.
keeps biting my toes at
Yes,
2 in the morning.
Joel.
4 is a number, not a word.
4 is definitely a word. Overruled.
Going back to my cat. Listen, I
Objection.
love him so much.
Yes.
Back is a body part, not something that you use to reference something in the past.
You most definitely do, Joel. Overruled.
Another thing. The holidays are coming up. Like, do I
Objection.
get
Yes, Miranda.
I wanted to know more about her cat.
All right, we'll overrule you then.
Ollie, he's adorable. I saw this thing that like cats stay in your bed if there's like a demon nearby or something. So then I get nervous.
Objection.
Yes, Miranda.
Why would a demon go near you? What
Sustained.
do you think? What do you think you have to offer to the demons? Okay, you're just sitting over. No. What do you think you're doing with the demons?
Objection. I think I have a lot to offer to demons.
All right, sustained.
Demons don't come for me, but I think I would be a cool person. We can like gossip and watch scary movies together and like.
Yes, Joel.
My baby Yoda already looks like a demon.
Hey, it's Joel's.
I sincerely think she'd be absolutely terrified of the demon. None of this would happen, all this friendly stuff.
Sustained. 30
All right,
seconds.
let's be real. Demons are terrifying. You would not be friends with a demon. If you saw a demon, you would.
Objection.
Yes, Hannah.
Objection. Yes, you could be a friend of a demon.
All right, sustained.
So you could summon one, maybe through like a Ouija board or something, and you could talk to it, make discussion. You could have fear in your soul, but you can still make friends. I'm scared of
Miranda.
my friends.
As Hannah's friend, who she is really scared of, I think I have more right to speak on this than her.
Sustained, and that is actually time, everybody.
I
That
am
is
Hannah's
time.
demon friend.
Oh my
All right. So that was our open debate portion. We hope you learned something. We're now going to jump into our closing arguments, starting with Team Candy Cane.
So, there were many things said tonight. and I would like to rehash them in a song. Brianna, please drop me a beat. Listen up, y'all, because this is it. Miranda is dumb and I'm slick. Tell you what I'm gonna tell you all the things that candy canes are cool. There's one that tastes like sweet tarts. It's very
You
sour
heard
and it's
her.
very sweet. There's one that's super sweet and it has no calories because it's sugar-free. Let me tell you about one more thing. I got many papers to write this evening, but what I did was dance for you, sing you a song, and drop some cool. Wow. And that is it. And I would like to leave you with a kiss. Ooh, okay.
All right, thank you, Team Candy Cane. Let's now close things off with Team Candy Corn.
I'm sure you can buy that off iTunes. All right, so there were some things said today that I would just like to reiterate. First of all, I am also slick, so slander is not appreciated, Hannah. All right, now going into it. This is the Christmas season, and people will say that it's a time for candy canes. But they're wrong. The Christmas season is it's only one time of year. You know what happens all time of year? Halloween, bitches. All right, jack-o'-lanterns all year round. It is Halloween time, and that is the time for candy corns and spooky things like the demon living in Hannah's room. It's a true story. You can ask her about it. And I would like to say Halloween forever. Team Candy Corn.
All right, well,
One of my
thank you.
earrings broke, so vote for me.
Oh no. Thank you, Team Candy Corn. Well, yeah, that's right. It's time for y'all to vote on not only who won objection, but this entire Naughty versus Nice show. So everyone else, you can turn your cameras back on as well. It's time to vote, everyone. If you liked Team Naughty or Team Candy Corn better, go ahead and raise your hand now. I'll turn my camera on too. You guys can see me. Alrighty. I'm gonna lower the hands here. If you liked Team Nice, or which is also Team Candy Cane, raise your hand now.
I hate that fucking Lorax, man.
Yeah, you want to talk about that? You seem really angry about the Lorax.
Yes, I broke the Lorax. All right, well, it looks like for this evening, Team Nice has won the show. Congratulations, Team Nice. And that is our show, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Let me go ahead and say that I'm Will.
I'm Jill.
I'll be Hannah, maybe.
I'm Finn.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Joel.
I'm Mersanta.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Connor.
And that is our show. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy your holiday break, and we will see you all again on week one of week one. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, good luck on those finals.
For week one.
By week one, for week one. That's right.
Yep.